How was it, everyone? Was it really, really easy?
No.
No? Was it hard?
Yes.
Okay, now this is the time for you to share your own ideas to all of us. We would love to hear your ideas in preventing the leakage and how you design the path in order to do so. Who's ready to share their work? What group are you? Group 1, are you guys ready? Ready? Ready or not? Ready? Okay. Okay. Give applause for group 1. Okay, please explain the whole idea.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
So we've come up with an idea of how to make a decomposable sanitary towel. So we've come up with the materials and how tight it can be, and also how long it can take somebody, whether you're a heavy person or whether you're a light person. So the first thing we've stated here is we are using the banana fiber, the back of the banana. I hope you all know what I mean. This is because one thing, we were after making something that is environmental friendly, something that can be decomposable so that it does not pollute the environment. So the first layer, we have the banana fiber layer, followed by the cotton layer, where it has so many, the cotton is put in so many layers so that it can also help those who are heavy floors. Then the other thing we used was a synthetic fiber, which also prevents the leakage. Together with the banana fiber, that gives like 95% to 100% effective. Then the other thing we were using on the flaps of the sanitary towel, we proposed to use wooden buttons, whereby you clip the buttons underneath the inner cloth. So the wooden button we made proposed to use also the So that is what the plan has come up with, and that is how far we've reached.
Show us the design.
So here's the
Look at
design.
that. Do you want to explain a little bit about the design? So which part is the pad, which part is the wing, or there's no wing, for example? Like, tell us.
Okay, no, this is a plan. But this side is the wing. These are the flaps, the wings. So like we can have maybe 1 to 2 buttons on this side. Then the other side we have the clips where the mouth of the buttons will clip into. Yeah. So on top here we have cotton, but on top of the cotton we will use some other materials, which will so that the body cannot be in direct contact with the cotton. Yeah. There are other things. So underneath is the banana fiber. Then we also propose the use of chemical, whereby we come up with a chemical that prevents bacterial infection, maybe an antibacterial or a chemical that prevents the growth of fungi, because this part will be reusable. So we did think that once you've washed the part, once you've washed the sanitary towel, you put the chemical again to prevent more bacterial infection. Because once you wash it, the material will be washed away. Yeah. So you can apply the chemical again So that is the presentation from Group 1, and we are grateful. Thank you.
Round of applause for Group 1. Okay. Questions? So we're gonna have. Okay.
My question is, they have talked about decomposition, which is really good for the environment. But I'm thinking in terms of reusable and long-time usage. How workable is that? For the banana fiber, for the banana fiber, for example, you wash it first. How long does one have to wash it for it to, before it gets on? Because having a decomposing material is really a good idea because one saves our environment. But when we're thinking about long-term usage and for those who cannot afford things like cars, they will need something that they can use for long term. How is it in terms of long-term usage?
Yes, thank you for that.
Okay, that was a great question. You guys want to answer that?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I want to answer my favor. Everything they first have to be manufactured. Those are the materials that we are going to manufacture.
Yeah.
Not we are going to use them directly. So like even if the cloth you are wearing, they are from these materials, the natural materials, So after you manufacture them, we still don't have the machines. So if we get the machines, I think it will work.
Okay, that was a good conversation, but we need to keep that first question because the main reasons of this is like we try to design like the actual pads. But that was a good question. We'll come up with that conversation maybe tomorrow or the day after. Okay. I mean, you better do. Okay, the second group. Oh.
Okay, so ours is we thought about using, we didn't think in terms of materials, but we were thinking about absorbent materials, and we were thinking for heavy floors, for example, we'll have a first layer of an absorbent material and a second layer of an absorbent material, then a non-absorbent material, then another layer underneath that's an absorbent material, which is absorbent material, and another absorbent material, then an absorbent material. The reason we did that is because when somebody, for example, has heavy flows and it reaches the non-absorbent material, you find that material like the jersey, it's less absorbent. It's less absorbent, but still it passes. So by the time it reaches the one that is down it will not be that easy. By that time it have already changed to something else. So that is what we were thinking about. And then we are thinking about the wing part. The wing part will only have the non-absorbent material instead of any other thing, the wings. And we were also thinking that we can create it to be like a panty pad or a pad panty. Yes. So we can sew our panties into the pad to make it easier for others so that it doesn't move. And then for those who are, for the thin pad, we were just thinking of a non-absorbent. So for absorbent, and then a non-absorbent. Mm-hmm. And then on the wings, it's the non-absorbent material. That's what we didn't really look at what kinds of materials. I suck at those. I don't even know them. But we just know we have non-absorbent materials and absorbent materials. and our pads looks so to explain this pad, this side is longer than this other side because we were thinking of during the daytime, mostly some of us run and then we end up sleeping like this, so the floor goes forward. And at night we end up sleeping like this. So you change it to the back side when you're going to sleep at night, the long part.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Third group. Whoa. There you go.
No, we're not forgetting numbers.
Okay, chill.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We talked about a reusable pad we had the first layer we had the absorbent material, less absorbent. The second layer we have the absorbent material. Then the last layer we have the non-absorbent material. Then on our wings we have the velcro to attach at the under our pads, our panties. Yeah. Then on our pad we have a door to remove the. You can put the cotton material, the absorbent material, the cotton material absorbent. You can put inside and you can remove when it's full. You can wash and you can hang it. So it looks like this. This is the back. Oh. Will you see it? This way. You can't see? Okay. This is the front part. It's short. This is the back part. It's long. Then these are the wings. These are the velcro to attach. Then we have the door here to remove and to insert. Yeah, thank you.
Hello. So ours is to make a reusable pad, and we are looking for the material that will make us come up with a quality pad that is very usable. So the first thing we identify that the material that we have to use has to be soft. You know the reason why it has to be soft because it will come in contact with the human body, and so anything that we are using that come in contact within our body should be soft. Another thing, the material that we're supposed to use should be absorbent. Meaning that the main purpose for us to put on this pad is just to absorb the blood and make sure that it retains the blood. It doesn't leak. So the material in other words, it should be absorbent and retain the blood at the same time. Another thing, we look for a material that should be light, in that being that it absorbs, it can absorb, it should be light totally, that it should not bring any discomfort to the user. In that when you're walking, you should walk comfortably, despite that maybe it has absorbed the maximum. Then look about the wing length. The wing length, they should be not too long, neither too short. They should be in a medium that supports an individual when she wears it or when she's using it. It should be in a good length that can enable one to put it on comfortably. Then we should on the wing side we have buttons that will enable one to make sure that it remain firm when you're putting it on, so that there's no any discomfort when you're walking or doing any other thing. Then the material itself, we should have it supposed to have a color should be a bright color. In that since it is a reusable pad, you'll get it out of you, and being that it is white, maybe in color, you'll be able to wash it and know if the stain is still there, as compared when you use a black color. You won't be able to identify the stain that remain after washing. Then the size, it should be of the medium size that fit an individual. It shouldn't be oversized or undersized. You should put it comfortably. Then if you look at we also saw that there are different groups. There are people who undergo heavy flow and people undergo light flow. So we have to make it up to the different thickness. For people who have excess flow, we make undergoing light flow, you have to make it a little light because the flow is not excess. Then you see that thing, that part, it has to go downwards, eh? So as it goes, it has to go through there. So we'll make sure that there's friction the time you're working. Eh? There's a friction in between the time you're working. So that friction may make that thing to be loose, and in any time it may even unwind and everything. Things happen that are not good. Eh? So we make sure that it is in contact with the underwear that you put is in contact, so that in case you are walking, that friction cannot make it to be loose. Thank you.
And here is our pad. And it was used a bit, so you can check
Alright, job everyone.
So you can go on. Use the available resources. Just like material.
Quite cheap.
Is this a picture of you playing football? Can I see?
No, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Check.
Alright. Okay, so now in order for you to actually cut out a template from your cardstock, we're going to pass out underwear so you can actually measure the template properly, and then we have fabric, so then you can then cut out and then sew with the sewing machine, so you have a basic prototype to take home and try.
Okay?
Just hold tight.
Okay.
This is clean. Okay, so we like this template, right? And we can incorporate other people's ideas. But we want to kind of transfer that on to make an actual real life template and cut it out. So we cut it out and have the wings and have the length. And this is like the test pair. So this is clean. We just bought it, unused underwear, so don't worry. But the goal, and then when we cut that out, we just transfer that onto here, and it'll be tested on here to see how it feels. Does that make sense? William looks skeptical. Yes, you do have to draw.
Okay, I'll give you the smaller version. This is like the smaller version with the stars. I know you guys love stars, so I can just use this instead. I'll keep this. That is cute, you guys.
Good.
I love it.
Good one.
Okay.
So Can we think about something? Should we go with this or we do?
And you've already, like, they told you that they'll pay for you and stuff. Like,
I'm not sure about that.
what's your name now? Have you
I
taken
make a part of this file.
SAT for ACT?
I'm supposed to take that after finishing the registration with you.
Okay.
And the SET is the final level.
Yeah.
Always after that.
How to register? Yeah, I don't know.